You were never alone, even if it felt like you were. Even if you sat with your thoughts at night and tried to be quiet so no one would know how much you were hurting. The universe has been holding you this whole time. Let those words touch you slowly, not like a loud idea, like a warm hand resting on your shoulder, like something gentle that has always been there, even when you could not feel it. And if your mind wants to argue right away, if it wants to say, "That can't be true because I have felt so alone," it's okay. You don't have to force belief. You don't have to pretend you're fine. You only have to breathe. Take a slow breath in and let it be soft, not deep in a hard way, just easy. Then breathe out, like you are letting go of something heavy you've been gripping in your chest. You were never alone. The universe has been holding you this whole time, in ways you did not notice, in ways you did not expect, in small, quiet ways that didn't make noise, but still kept you going. Maybe you've been carrying a feeling that you can't fully explain. Like you have been trying so hard and still wondering, why does it feel like I'm doing this by myself? Maybe you've been the one who gives, the one who keeps it together, the one who stays strong for everyone else. And then, when it's finally quiet, you feel the ache underneath. You don't have to hide that here. You don't have to be positive here. You don't have to rush into hope. You are allowed to arrive exactly as you are. Right now, imagine your heart like tired hands that have been holding too many bags. Heavy bags filled with worry, with pressure, with old memories, with the fear of being misunderstood. And tonight, you don't need to carry all of that at once. Tonight, you can set one bag down, just one. The universe has been holding you this whole time. That does not mean life has been easy. It does not mean you have not been hurt. It means that even in the hard parts, you were not abandoned. Even in the days you doubted yourself, something steady was still with you. Like roots under the earth, holding the tree even when the wind is loud. And maybe you're thinking, if that's true, why do I still feel tired? Because you've been brave for a long time. Because you've been trying to keep moving, even when your inside was asking for rest. Because you've been holding your feelings like water in your palms, trying not to spill. It makes sense. Everything you feel makes sense. You are not too sensitive. You are not wrong for needing comfort. You are human, and you deserve softness. Take another breath in. Let it travel down to your belly. And as you breathe out, let your shoulders drop just a little. Not all the way, just a little. Like you are giving yourself permission to stop bracing. Now listen closely. There is a kind of support that does not always look like people showing up perfectly. Sometimes support looks like you making it through one more day. Support looks like a sudden calm after a storm of thoughts. Support looks like you finding this video at the exact moment you needed a reminder. Support looks like a tiny yes inside you that said, I want to feel safe again. And if a part of you is wondering whether these words are really for you, yes, they are. You are not here by accident. You are not listening by mistake. This moment is for you. Maybe you have been asking for a sign without saying it out loud. Maybe you have been hoping someone would finally understand you without you having to explain everything. So let this be your sign. Let this be your understanding. You were never alone. The universe has been holding you this whole time, holding you through your changes, holding you through the nights you couldn't sleep, holding you through the days you smiled anyway. And you do not need to earn that support. You do not need to deserve it by being perfect. You do not need to fix yourself first. Support can meet you right now, exactly where you are. Take a breath in slowly, and as you... Sometimes the loneliness you felt was not because you were truly alone. Sometimes it was because you were carrying things you never learned how to share. Not because you didn't want love, not because you didn't try, but because you didn't feel safe enough to put your heart down and rest. And I want you to hear this gently. If you built walls inside, it was not because you were cold. It was because you were protecting something tender. If you stayed busy, it was not because you were weak. It was because stillness felt too loud. If you kept smiling, it was not because you were fake. It was because you were retrying to survive. You have been doing your best, even on the days you felt like you weren't. Even on the days you felt like you were failing. Even on the days you couldn't explain what hurt. Take a slow breath in, and as you breathe out, imagine you are loosening a tight knot inside you. Not all at once, just one small loosen. Like a hand unclenching, like a jaw softening, like a heart opening one tiny door. Now imagine this with me. Imagine a lighthouse on a quiet shore, not shining to show off, not shining to prove anything, just shining because that is what it does. Waves come, waves go, storms pass through, and the lighthouse stays, steady, simple, faithful. Your inner life can be like that. Even when emotions rise like waves, even when memories crash loud, there can be a steady part of you that is still here, still breathing, still trying, still alive. And maybe you've forgotten that steady part. Maybe you've been so focused on what hurts that you forgot what holds you. So right now, let's return to what holds you. Not in a big, dramatic way, in a quiet, real way. Let the idea of support feel practical, like the ground under your feet, like the air around your skin, like the way your heart keeps beating without you asking it to. And take a moment right now and ask yourself, when was the last time you truly gave yourself permission to rest? Not rest after you earn it, not rest when everything is perfect. Real rest, even for a minute, even for one breath. If the answer is, I don't know, that's okay. That's not a reason to feel bad. That's a reason to be kind to yourself right now. because you are learning. And learning is holy in its own quiet way. You may have been waiting for someone to tell you it's okay. So let this be that moment. It's okay. It's okay to soften. It's okay to feel what you feel. It's okay to stop holding your breath inside your life. And if a part of you feels nervous right now, if it wonders, what happens if I stop fighting? It's okay to be nervous. You have been strong for so long that peace might feel unfamiliar at first. But unfamiliar does not mean unsafe. It just means new. So we will go slowly. We will go gently. We will go one warm sentence at a time. Now we move into affirmations again. These are not meant to push you. They are meant to hold you. Let each one land softly, like a blanket settling over your shoulders. I am allowed to feel what I feel without fear. I am allowed to feel what I feel without shame. I am allowed to feel what I feel and still be loved. I do not have to be perfect to be supported. I do not have to be perfect to be worthy. I do not have to be perfect to belong. There is a place for me in this world. There is a place for me in this life. There is a place for me in love. I release a belief that I must suffer in silence. I release the belief that I must always handle it. I release the belief that my needs are too much. My needs matter. My feelings matter. My heart matters. I am learning to trust gentle support. I am learning to trust small kindness. I am learning to trust myself again. Even if I have been disappointed before, I can open again slowly. Even if I have been hurt before, I can soften again safely. Even if I have been alone before, I can be held now. Now let this next part go deep. Let it meet the part of you that has been tired for a long time. It is okay to cry. It is okay to feel this. You have held this pain long enough. You don't need to carry it the same way anymore. You don't need to carry it with tight hands and a tight chest. You can carry it differently now, with softness, with breath, with support. I can let the heavy parts begin to soften. I can let the heavy parts begin to soften little by little. I can let the heavy parts begin to soften without rushing. I am not weak for needing comfort. I am not weak for needing rest. I am not weak for wanting to be held. Wanting comfort means I am human. Wanting rest means I am wise. Wanting love means my heart is still alive. Now say this quietly in your own way inside your chest, not as a demand, as a truth you are ready to practice. I am safe to stop bracing. I am safe to stop bracing. I am safe to stop bracing, even for one breath. And if your mind says, I don't know if that's true, you can answer gently. I don't have to know. I can try. I can try softness. I can try peace. I can try letting go for a moment. Now let's reach the turning point. This is the place where you stop fighting yourself. This is the place where you stop calling your feelings a problem. This is the place where you start meeting yourself like someone you love. I choose to be on my own side tonight. I choose to be on my own side right now. I choose to be on my own side, even if it feels new. I speak to myself with kindness. I speak to myself with patience. I speak to myself like a friend, and let this next truth be simple and strong. You don't have to force it. Just let it sit in your heart. I am being held in ways I cannot always see. I am being held in ways I cannot always explain. I am being held, and I can breathe again. You were never alone. The universe has been holding you this whole time. Not because you proved anything, not because you got everything right, but because you are here, because you matter, because life is still with you. Let that sink in. Let it rest in your heart. There is nothing you need to do right now. Nothing you need to fix right now. Just receive these words like warm water around a tired body. Now we pause, not to stop the journey, but to let the journey settle. Take a deep breath in, slowly. Hold it gently, just for a moment, and release. Again, breathe in. Feel the air fill your chest. Hold, and let it go. Now breathe in as if you are breathing in warmth, like a soft light spreading through your ribs. Hold, and breathe out as if you are letting a weight slide off your shoulders. If you want, place one hand over your heart, not to force a feeling, just to offer yourself presence, just to tell your body, I'm here with you. Now let there be a few seconds where you don't try to think, you don't try to understand, you don't try to plan, you simply exist. Let this moment be just for you. No performance, no pressure, no proving. Inhale, exhale. And if you notice tears, it's okay. If you notice numbness, it's okay. If you notice relief, it's okay. Whatever is here, let it be here. Stay with your breath. Stay with your heart. Stay with this softness. Inhale, exhale, just for this moment. You are held just for this moment. You can rest just for this moment. You can let life hold you a little longer. These words are inspired by gentle self-love teachings, shared in a calm, supportive way. And you don't need to get them right. You don't need to force anything. Just let them reach you, like warmth reaching cold hands. Take a slow breath in. And as you breathe out, let your body know you are not in danger right now. Right now, you can soften. Right now, you can receive. Now listen, not with your thinking mind, with your tired heart, with the part of you that has been holding on for too long. You are not too much. You are not too much to love. You are not too much to understand. You are not a problem to solve. You are a person to care for. You are a heart that deserves tenderness. You are allowed to be seen. You are allowed to be heard. You are allowed to be held in kindness. You do not have to earn your place. You do not have to perform to be worthy. You do not have to struggle to be enough. There is a steady goodness in you. There is a steady goodness in you, even on hard days. There is a steady goodness in you, even when you forget it. You are not behind in life. You are not failing because you feel deeply. You are not broken because you have been tired. You can begin again right here. You can begin again without punishment. You can begin again with softness. You are allowed to set down the weight of being strong all the time. You are allowed to let yourself be human. You are allowed to let yourself be cared for. You are not alone in what you feel. You are not alone in the way your heart has tried to survive. You are not alone, even if your life has been quiet. And if a part of you doubts this, let it be here. You don't need to fight the doubt. You don't need to force belief. Just let the doubt sit beside you while you keep breathing, because even doubt can be held gently. Now say these next words slowly in your mind. Let them move through you like a calm wave. I am worthy of gentle love. I am worthy of gentle love, even when I feel messy inside. I am worthy of gentle love, exactly as I am right now. I am safe to trust small steps. I am safe to trust today. I am safe to trust my next breath. My heart does not need to stay guarded forever. My heart can open slowly at its own pace. My heart can open slowly and still be safe. I forgive myself for how I survived. I forgive myself for the ways I hardened to stay standing. I forgive myself and I choose softness now. I am not small. I am not invisible. I am not meant to disappear to make others comfortable. I belong to myself. I belong to my life. I belong in peace. Now let the strongest truth land. Let it land like a deep exhale. Let it land like a hand on your back saying, I've got you. You are held, even when you cannot feel it. You are held, even when you don't understand how. You are held, even when your mind is tired of trying. And you can let that be enough for this moment, just this moment, nothing else. If tears come, let them come. They are not a mistake. They are your heart thawing. They are your inside saying, thank you for finally listening. One more time, slowly. Let the words rest inside you like a soft blanket. I am worthy. I am worthy. Even in my quiet moments, I am worthy, even when no one claps for me. I am safe. I am safe to feel. I am safe to soften. And you can stay here for a breath, just a breath, held, seen, safe. Now we bring the energy down slowly, like warm water settling after it has been stirred. Nothing rushes. Nothing pushes. Everything softens. Imagine this. Imagine a small bird resting in a hidden nest, not to hide in fear, to rest, to be protected from the noise, to let its wings relax. The nest is not a prison. It is a place of safety, a place where the body can stop bracing, a place where the heart can stop scanning for danger. Tonight, you are allowed to have a nest like that inside you. A place where you do not explain yourself, a place where you do not defend your feelings, a place where you simply breathe. And in that quiet place, something important happens. You start to remember who you are beneath the strain. You start to feel how tired you've been, and you start to offer yourself the care you deserved all along. Take a slow breath in, hold it gently for a moment, and let it go like a long sigh. Now do that again. Breathe in and breathe out, as if you are settling deeper into a soft bed. Let your forehead relax. Let your tongue rest in your mouth. Let your shoulders melt down. If your hands are tight, let them open a little. If your jaw is tight, let it loosen a little. There is nothing you need to do right now, nothing you need to prove, nothing you need to figure out. Just be here, just breathe here, just exist here. And if your mind runs away for a moment, that's okay. Bring it back gently, not like a sharp pull, like calling a child back into your arms. Inhale, exhale. Now rest in stillness for a little longer. Let silence do some of the work. Let quiet hold you. When you are ready, feel the next breath arrive. No forcing, no pushing, just arriving. Like kindness arriving, like support arriving. Now we seal this time together with closing affirmations. Not loud, not dramatic, just true enough to hold you, just gentle enough to stay with you. And somewhere inside, let the title of this space echo softly again, like a comfort you can return to. You were never alone, and the universe has been holding you this whole time. Now the affirmations. Fresh, soft, simple. I give myself permission to rest. I give myself permission to rest without guilt. I give myself permission to rest because I matter. I allow peace to visit me now. I allow peace to stay a little longer. I allow peace to settle in my chest. I am learning to trust life in small ways. I am learning to trust my own heart again. I am learning to trust that I am supported. I am gentle with myself as I grow. I am gentle with myself as I heal inside. I am gentle with myself as I begin again. I release the need to rush my journey. I release the need to compare my life to others. I release the need to carry everything at once. I welcome simple comfort. I welcome steady calm. I welcome a quieter mind. I choose to speak to myself with respect. I choose to speak to myself with kindness. I choose to speak to myself like someone I love. I am allowed to feel safe in my own life. I am allowed to feel safe in my own body. I am allowed to feel safe in my own heart. Even if the path is not clear yet, I can still feel comfort right here in this breath. Even if I don't have the answers, I can still be held by this moment. Even if I feel tender, I can still be strong in a soft way. Now carry these words gently with you, not like a task, like warmth, like a quiet friend walking beside you. If your thoughts get loud again later, come back to something simple. Come back to your breath. Come back to the feeling of being held. Come back to the reminder that you were never alone and the universe has been holding you this whole time. And if you'd like to share, I would love to know. Which line touched your heart the most today? You can write it in the comments. Just one line, just a few words, whatever feels easy. If these words helped you feel calmer, you're welcome to join this space. You can subscribe gently in your own time and come back whenever you need a soft place to rest your heart. Now take one more slow breath in and let it fill you like warm air. Then breathe out, longer than the breath in, like you are letting the day fall away. May you feel safe in your own skin tonight. May you feel supported in quiet ways. May your heart soften without fear. And may your rest be deep, simple, and kind. Let the night hold you gently, and let your next breath be enough.